Exactly what Jennifer Lopez eats in a day, and I'll rate it. I'm Dr. Amy Shah, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Dr. Confidential. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the most famous celebrities you've ever heard of, Jennifer Lopez. She has aged so beautifully, and everyone's always wondering what her diet looks like. Luckily, she's revealed her diet a few times in different interviews, and we get a glimpse of exactly what she eats on a daily basis. So let's get into it. Every morning, Jennifer Lopez either has a smoothie or has oatmeal with berries on top. Her smoothie includes Greek yogurt, some honey, berries, some protein powder, and she always starts her morning off with warm water with lemon along with the smoothie or the oatmeal. This is a great start. If I had to rate this breakfast, I would say it's a great start. Even when I intermittent fast, I always recommend that people still have a breakfast. They just start their fast earlier in the evening. She breaks her fast in the morning with this healthy smoothie. This is great when you're in a rush on the go. It is also interesting to me that she does not have any caffeine in the morning. This is very rare, and I don't necessarily think that for most people you need to give up on caffeine completely if it's not doing any harm. There's actually studies that show that having coffee or tea is really beneficial for your health. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing not to have caffeine, but there can be some health benefits to having tea and coffee, and you know my favorite is chai. She has 7 glasses of water every single day. This is really great, a great way to keep your body hydrated. The myth of, having 8 glasses a day still persists. You don't really have to follow 8 glasses a day. You can just follow it yourself. When you're going to the bathroom, if your urine looks light yellow, you're on the right track. Okay, so let's get to lunch. For lunch, she always grabs a salad with some lean protein. She stays away from things like carrots and corn and high sugar vegetables and sticks to leafy greens mostly. Now, when I have to rate this, I would say there's no reason to neglect foods that are healthy, like carrots and corn and potatoes. They actually have really great fiber sources, and anyone who tells you that eating a vegetable makes you fat is not qualified to give nutrition. There is no reason that most people need to ever, avoid vegetables unless they are allergic. And if she is someone who tries to stay on a low glycemic diet, that makes sense. She probably wants to stay away from processed sources of carbohydrates, but usually vegetable sources of carbohydrates are healthy. So let's move on to her dinner. She likes to have dinner with her children, and it's usually lean protein and vegetables and complex carbs like quinoa. And she says quinoa reminds her of her childhood of rice and beans, and she loves the comforting feel of it. And she really does stay away from alcohol. She does not have alcohol at all. So no caffeine, no alcohol, and just water all the time. For dessert, once in a while, she will have a chocolate chip cookie. I love having that balance of healthy foods, but then having a treat once in a while. So all in all, Jennifer Lopez's diet is very clean. In fact, like I said, even cleaner than maybe she has to make it. Most people can enjoy complex carbohydrates in vegetables and even grains, and also have some caffeine and still be very healthy. So I would rate her diet an A. Thanks for joining. I'm Dr. Amy, and this is Dr. Confidential.